Hello everyone, today I'm back with another video, and I'm pausing the video right here to show you guys the insane line that was here for NOLA karting for the unlimited karting sessions today. It was ridiculous, but sidetrack from that, today we have a friend, we have a guest. His name's Noah, and he's gonna be our guest. So here we're rolling out of the pits, we're getting into our first session that I recorded. And immediately out of the pit lane, I know that I have a really fast kart because I just overtake a lot of people coming out of the pit lane due to the acceleration on the kart. And since I knew that I had a fast kart, I wanted to take complete advantage of it. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to get up into the front as quickly as I possibly could, but also as cleanly as I possibly could, to make sure that I could have as much clean air as I could ever want, so that I could set qualifying laps or fast laps and to try to shave my time down. So my goal for this session and my goal overall for the day was to get a 29.5. So through here we're catching up to a group of really fast drivers who I've all met through the unlimited karting deal that they have at NOLA. I get a nice switchback on one of them, and then the other one I have to clatter the curb and then clatter the curb again for a second time and kind of push them out wide into the water, and we get the clear air that I was talking about earlier in the video. So we get our clear air here. Another thing that I wanted to focus on again in this session is the smoothness and making sure that I don't hit any of the curbs unless I have to on the second to last corner, so that I can make sure that I can get a perfect exit. So through here I touch a water patch actually, and we go completely sideways because I didn't realize that the line wasn't all the way dry through there, so that's my mistake. So through here we clatter the curb. Through here we just flick it in there, get as close to the curbs as possible. Through there you want to clatter the curb and get your go-kart rotated so that you have enough exit speed coming onto this straightaway. And again, coming onto this straightaway, we're just coasting and lifting through there, and we just keep on going full throttle through here, catching up to another back marker. We actually tap him, and then we set him up for a switchback, and then he comes into us and he spins his own self out, and that was something that I thought was really interesting. Through here we catch up to another back marker. We start bump drafting him because there's no room to get past him, and he turns down on me, and I kind of go into him, and we smack the barrier really hard there. I hope that driver's okay. It actually knocked my GoPro down, but luckily I realized it. That incident was completely my fault, and I should have backed out of the move when I saw him turning down. But now we've caught up to, or someone has caught up to us due to the incident, and he's actually pretty fast, pretty decent. We just get a better exit than him, and we sail right along on the straightaway. And sailing right along past him on the straightaway is one of the big benefits of having a good kart, because you can just set yourself up for so many more opportunities if you just don't make mistakes like I did. So here we're catching up to another bigger pack of drivers. Through here it got very hairy, so the guy here goes on the outside of my friend, and I jumped the curb to go on the inside, and I pushed both of them out wide because there was just barely enough space for me through there, and I don't know how I fit through. I had to use all the curb. My underbody of the chassis was all over the curb. I was just clattering the curb to get past people today, because I was trying to make sure that I could have some clear air to set some fast laps. So that's why I was being so aggressive. And again, we popped the curb and kind of shoved this guy out of the way so that we can get a clean lap. And again, through here, just so much water build up on the track that if you just try to turn in, you still you'll get a snap of oversteer, and that's not good because it slows you down. So through here again, like I said, clattering the curb to get yourself straight and to align yourself for the perfect exit so that you can have all your momentum being carried out onto this straightaway right here, which is very important. Again, through here we get a big snap of oversteer, but not quite as big as the last lap because the water is slowly draining out as people go over it. Through here again, clattering the curb, but back marker does a drift there in front of us. We try to set up the switchback move, we get it done, and we continue to fight our fight and try to get some clear air in this session. It's 2 carts going into the pit lane. That tells me that the session might be over soon, so again, get some snap oversteer into there. Through here we're very smooth, we just kind of rotate it in, let it be easy. Through here we lift off the throttle just a tad bit, clatter the curb through there. That was not the right line. Don't follow that line. If you hit the curb there on the first apex, not the second or third one, the first one, when you glide in, you don't want to hit the apex there. And here we get a big snap oversteer moment on the final lap. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna point it out as we come up to it. This turn you don't want to hit the curb on, no bueno. But this curb, that's the one you want to hit. You want to clatter over that curb. And with that being said, this first session is over with. That was a really weird session, and hopefully the second session can be much better.
Hey, hi guys. This is gonna make the final cut. So you might want to. Guys, say hi. It's gonna make the final cut. Huh? I said this is gonna make the final cut, so say hi or something. Wave to the camera. Yeah. What about you? No?
So after that brief little meetup with my friends, we come out for the last session of the night, and we are on it. So this is the last session of the night, like I said, and my goal for this session was again the same goal as last session, to be able to set the fastest lap that I can while also being as clean as I possibly can. So really what I'm doing here is I'm starting in the front on purpose so that I can just have all the clear space in front of me so that no type of traffic blocks me. So through here we're just flat out through there. Here we're flat out again. Small lift through here, don't hit those apexes. Go through here, clatter on that curb, and like I said earlier, to get yourself straight for this long straightaway that we have here. So today, again, like I said earlier, the line was a bit different. However, tonight it was changing for turn 1. So you could just ever so slightly go out much wider for turn 1. Not much wider, but ever so slightly you could go out wider, just a little bit, just a hair, compared to the first session. So here I'm gonna leave you guys alone and let you guys see probably one of my best laps. That was your completely uninterrupted lap, sponsored by me, and I left that in there just so that I could show everyone who wants to know how to take this track, and so that they can hear it. I want you guys to be able to hear exactly what I'm doing, so that you guys can go out here and come and replicate it too, or even tweak it and make it better when you come out here. So that's why I wanted to show you guys that. And I'm also going to leave a timestamp in the comment section, or I'm gonna leave like one of those little chapter things that you can do in YouTube Studio and just put it as an uninterrupted lap, so that you guys can just watch it and see it without having to hear me talk over it. So we passed the back marker back there. Made pretty simple and easy work of them. Coming up here, and again, just a nice and smooth line, but there's a yellow flag and there's someone spun. There's someone going slowly on the racetrack, caused by the yellow. We give them a tap and then we send it up the inside with just a little bit of contact. I give him a wave to say, yo bro, you good? And I give him another thumbs up to say that was clean and fair, and I just want to make sure that he was okay. So here we come across a swerving driver around the outside. We overtake them through here. Not very smooth, not a very good line that we took through there, but it was because we were overtaking someone on the previous lap. Here I'm trying my best to catch up to this back marker so that I can get their draft or their toe, because they don't look too slow. They look like they can tow me up the straightaway and give me a bit of their draft. So here, again, really smooth. One of the back markers goes out really wide. We give them a nice tap. That's all fair in the name of karting. And there's someone spun actually. Didn't react to it, and I reacted to it in time. But we get past both of those back markers, and we just continue to try to set our fast laps. So here we're just continuing to set our fast laps, but something really unfortunate happens in the next few minutes, or in the next few seconds, might I add. So through here you can see the camera glitching out a lot, and wait for it, boom, our camera dies right there. But that takes us to the restart. So there was a red flag on the track, and they had to make everyone stop due to a severe hazard. Luckily no one was injured, but I just left this in here to show you guys how to do rolling starts in gas karts. So you can see that I'm about 4th or 5th in terms of position, and they're saying the people on the track, so the marshals are standing there saying visors down, to make us go. And here we go, and you see me hopping to try to get momentum in the cart. You see me hopping, and we make our way all the way up into 1st from 4th, just based on the fact that I was hopping, and also I weigh a lot less than the other drivers. But I think that hopping had a big role to play in it, because I was pushing all my momentum forward, and when you push all your momentum forwards, that makes it much easier for you to get a jump on everyone else. And here we're pulling into the pit lane after the session. And that was probably one of the most fun times I've ever had at NOLA Motorsports Park. I think that the session was amazing. The people, like I said in previous videos, were amazing. Love hanging around them, and I just had an amazing time overall. But one thing that I wanted to go out of my way and say is that I'm very thankful for all the support that I get on these videos, because my K1 Speed Teen League video hit 1.8 thousand views, and that completely shocked me. It made me really want to continue to do YouTube, and I just want to continue to see that support, and I'm very grateful to be able to have that support from you guys. And I'm sorry that it's coming off so long, but I just wanted to say that at the end of the video. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.